Ready. Play.
Belinda Bencic. Okay. So, ladies and gentlemen, I do think it's time that we look forward to her semi-final. Swiatek against Belinda Bencic. Swiatek obviously winning today in straight sets. The head-to-head, by the way, between these two is 3-1 in the favor of Iga Swiatek. Let's have a quick look at the path to the semi-final for both of these two players. First of all, Belinda Bencic. She came through 6-love, 6-3 over Alicia Parks in the first round. And then in the second round, she had a 3-setter over Jacquemont, where she lost the first set 6-4, but quickly reset, rounding off the next 2 sets, losing just 3 games. But what an epic she had in the third round against Cocciaretto. That'll be the one that she remembers if she does go on to lift the title. Of course, she's one of the final 4, so she has to be in the reckoning there, albeit some might view her as the outsider against Iga Swiatek, and even the final if it comes up, particularly against Aryna Sabalenka. But anyway, yes, she won that tiebreak 10-7 against the Italian in the third round. That was an epic. She then came through in straight sets over Alexandrova and did exactly the same today over Mira Andreeva. Just regarding that win over Andreeva today, though, of course, there were some volleys from Mira at the net that didn't work out in that second set tiebreak. Also a double fault for Mira Andreeva, which wasn't well timed. So Mira may have just been a bit off it. I do think that Mira wasn't really on it against Emma Navarro. I do think that was a deceptive scoreline in that particular match. But anyway, back to Belinda. She got the job done. Did look like she was struggling a bit physically towards the end. So particularly with the toe, or the toenail specifically, I think there would have been a medical timeout had that obviously been necessary, as that was getting aggravated towards the end of the match. That's something to keep an eye out in her semi-final with Iga. Iga came through, by the way, today in flying colors with a straight sets win over Samsonova. Let's have a quick look at Iga Swiatek's path to the semi-finals. That has included wins over Kudermetova in round 1 in straight sets, a 3-sets win over McNally, then a straight sets win over Collins, then a 6-4, 6-1 win over Towson. Her serve has been getting better and better throughout this tournament. Was a bit more vulnerable on serve today to Samsonova, but ultimately Iga coming through 6-2, 7-5. And so her semi-final with Bencic, of course, is a rematch of their Wimbledon quarterfinal of 2023 when Bencic had match points. I think she had a couple of them. And Iga prevailed there. 6-7, 7-6, 6-3. Previous wins for Iga came in Doha and in Australia United Cup in 2023. So they played 3 times that year, and Iga won all 3, it would appear. That one in Doha doesn't seem to have a scoreline, so I don't know whether that was a retirement from Bencic. Oh, maybe the Doha one didn't happen. Whatever, anyway. Strange website that we have, of course. What a surprise. The one win for Bencic came in the US Open in 2021, a straight sets win there. Previous to that, there was an Adelaide 500 that Iga won. So ignore that Doha comment. But basically, the one that we'll all be remembering and honing in on as we look forward to this match is that 3-set epic that Swiatek had in the round of 16. One of the matches of the year, that particular year, that Iga won. How do I see this one going? Well, there's a lot of factors, I think, in favor of Iga Swiatek. I think that she's serving better than ever before. I think she's playing better on grass than ever before. Of course, she made the Bad Homburg final recently as well before she lost to Jessica Pegula there. I think Bencic's run has been incredible, but she has been vulnerable, none more so than in that Cocciaretto match. Today, I thought Mira Andreeva was off it more than Bencic was on it. Bencic was solid. She didn't break the Mira Andreeva serve, though, until near the end of the match, and then ultimately was serving for the match. But physically as well, Iga has to be in a much better shape. And so, therefore, I expect Iga Swiatek to prevail in that semi-final, probably in 3 sets. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe and click that notification bell so you don't miss out on all things tennis.